Hi, so today I'm gonna just share with you guys how I view love, romantic relationships, and also I wanna talk about polyamorous relationships that I would want to share. So basically, you guys know that I'm aromantic and I'm asexual, and obviously it seems like I might like man. I really do like men. I'm like really attracted to men and stuff like that, but I think I just in the most like, and even though I have feelings, it seems like I do just love being around men, and and just I just love the attention. But I think I'm just this too because, like I said, I have difficulty knowing someone intimately. And obviously that person also goes away because of something. And I also told you guys that I have like a really bad luck. Like I'm telling you guys that I do feel like I'm cursed because I never had someone close to me that really lived and stayed with me throughout the whole journey of my life, like a man. And also I also other dropouts like a friend, and I'm just telling you guys that I just burped. I'm just telling you guys that it's definitely something that is amusing to me, but I'm just sharing with you guys that it's basically really stupid how people leave me. I used to think that it's because of me, but I realized the whole situation, the whole picture is that they are just super uncaring. That's why I think that nobody cares because they just leave. And I'm just saying that people really just use each other. Like my psychology professor once said that like love is just about needs, and I understand people can get into each other if they want to do something together, if they want to have feelings for each other and stuff like that, and to progress in the relationship or the intimate friendship or a relationship. And I'm just like, well, okay, but to me they always say that some people aren't made for love, and for me I might just be one of that person. Like I do feel like I actually have like you know just some, I do really just care, but it's not like too much. And I think people are like that, but it's only like on the surface for me. And because I have issues, and because when I catch feelings for someone, it doesn't go away because my emotions go all over the place. And I'm just sure like maybe someone else feels the same, or because some people are just single because they might want someone but they can't find someone, or they want someone but nobody's perfect for them. And that is also just like me because I might just always be single, and I do have feelings for men, but it's not like the perfect idea, and it's not like any man would somehow just suddenly become my boyfriend or someone in like intimate like that. And I'm just still like, you don't really like, love is just like, it could be idealistic for someone, it could mean everything for someone. Like you just love that person because of this that and because you feel like he or she is so special. But the thing is, speaking that into a very intimate person, for me it doesn't really work for me, or it doesn't happen for me. But for me, I just think love is always there. But when you get really close to into with someone, it might go wrong because of certain factors like this or that. But I would want to also warn you that not a lot of people are caring. People might just use people for their own benefit, like I said. But it's even worse, like just what I said in the previous videos, like not caring, just caring for themselves. And these are the people, and the just abusive things that people can experience. And the most abusive things are the facts I want to tell you guys about men and maybe women. So first, if they lie, if you tell them to do something and they do not do that thing, you should know that it's really just about them being an asshole. And you just have to know that if you really want someone, just some tips according to me, if you want someone, a man or a girl, you should always be yourself around that someone, and do not try to be someone else. And I do not understand the idea of being someone else around another person, because you're always yourself. But basically, just like showing who you really are. And I'm not saying like all your issues, like how you are troubled as I am. I'm just saying like be who you are. And if the person shows a slight disrespect, just a slight annoyance towards you, just know he or she's not made for you. You want love to be something that's nice, that it feels nice, not something that's disrespectful, because I'm pretty sure there's always abusive relationships out there. And obviously, because I live in such an abusive mind, because you guys know that I deal with voices and hallucinations, but I'll get to that in another video. But I'm just telling you, there's always abusive relationships or marriages out there, and once you get inside, it can be really hard to escape, because people can be just that manipulative about handling you. Because I feel when you're someone, you have always, the control is always there, and it must be equal. When it's just not about, just about this power control, about like, like controlling people. And if both of them aren't healthy in their personalities, in their way of approach, it's gonna go really bad. So you have to avoid people who are liars, because you have to know that if someone would care about you, they would show you. They will never love bomb you. They will never say you are the most prettiest girl, you are the most handsomest man. It is not, you are beautiful, we are beautiful, so what? You have to let that person show you that you are more than just words. You are just some nice actions that people would then believe you about. Because I go on TikTok and I see this, and I see people love bombing and stuff like that. A girl, I'm just still like, girl, you know that you are beautiful and you are worth it. Or I don't know if any really bad girl tries to love bomb a man, but you know that, it's not really necessary. So yeah, then I'm coming to situationships. So basically, you know that I have like a really nice like attraction to this TikTok star, and I mentioned before that like, yo, he's like somewhat married to me, and I think it's maybe just my imagination, but I think it really is, because you guys know that I'm a witch, but also like I found out that I'm a vampire witch. So I can explain to you guys in a video what is a vampire witch. But basically, I can just like imagine that I'm someone, especially when TikTok stars go live, I can just imagine that I'm beside that guy. So basically, I get confused, because I think that what I'm like, like marriage or liking someone, it could just be so surreal. Like I don't know, it's like imagination, or it might be, but now I'm gonna tell you that it is, because you know why? Situationships are nice, it's a nice feeling, but in my situation, I tried to imagine I'm beside this TikTok guy that I like, and I was just like, oh, call me beautiful, and he's like, no, and I'm just sure like, because I believe it's real. Like people think manifestation is real, and because I'm a psychic, I know information of other people and stuff like that. But for me, I do not know why I can't have what I want. Like I do not manifest what I want, but with a guy, it's more like I think about that guy, and like I try to tell him this, but I think maybe just men are afraid of me. But basically, yeah, but TikTok stars are alright, but he was just like, he made me kind of like offended. Then I realized that, oh, the guy that was beside the TikTok star was beside me, the one who's in my imagination, the one who's in my, I don't know, you guys call it delusionship or something, or situationship. I'm not in a situation with him, but this really like the one who's like beside me. You say like, but he called me beautiful before. And I'm just like, reality does suck. Like the real life, he might be so different, and he just proved himself wrong. Like, why won't you call me beautiful? You really told me beside me. So basically, I wouldn't say I'm delusional, but I feel like all of what I'm experiencing is really real, and I think that it's kind of back for me. So I think I just like the fact I saw a Emmy page to say like the one that I'm thinking about, the one that like delusion or imagination or fantasy is better, the most best relationship I've ever had, because you can actually know that people in real life can be quite abusive or quite disrespectful and doesn't meet your needs. So, and I agree with that, because I think I always like how he looked, and I appreciated that he called me beautiful. But then also when I try to imagine you beside him in real life, it's like no, so I'm offended because I always see myself, I always like myself, so I do not know what was that about. So yeah, but also because I really do like him so much that I was reading about situationships on TikTok and how it makes a person feel so low about themselves. I'm just sure like I think just being attracted to someone is a nice feeling. When it goes wrong, it's okay to think about another handsome or pretty girl that you like, because I can get quite fixated about someone, and it can be really unhealthy, and it can really potentially destroy you, because if someone doesn't serve what you want or serve how you want to be respected, then it's okay for you to think about someone, or maybe just look at yourself and be like, oh, I am still gonna get what I want in my life, not maybe just not from a person what I want to get, my goals, or just telling yourself that you are fine as you are and nobody deserves to treat you less than a human. Like if someone disrespects you, you just know how to walk away from that. So when I realized that, okay, I still do like the TikTok stars are nice, they're seemingly nice because they're live and because they have fans watching them, so they can't behave in such a disrespectful way, so that's how it is. So yeah, so basically I'm just saying that I also have now I feel like I do have quite a nice attachment to, not, I mean, the real guy. I don't really personally, he's not, I don't text him every day, or he doesn't really text me at all. So the one that I'm thinking about him is just more like, it's a nice feeling because he would care about me, and and yeah. And I plan to do a video about me, because everybody has an attachment style in relationships, and I think I did once, and I'm quite anxious and avoidant, so I might do another video about it, and tell you guys how you can conquer and feel good with your style with people, so you can, especially if you're anxious and avoidant like me. I cannot do it for every style because I do not know about every style, but I just want to let you know how you can feel like good in that anxious avoidant style if you're like me. So yeah. So but when I feel emotions, like when I feel sad about situationships, like I've never been one. Like me and this style, we only like texted just one time one day, and then he doesn't use the app anymore. So it's really hard to really get his attention unless his life. Though I never thought he was my situationship, because I just merely like I was playful with him, because I don't know what to say, because whenever about like I'm always very like I don't know what to say when I want to talk to a celebrity or a public figure, because I'm always like really silent. But it was okay, because I tried to like just try to care, and then yeah. But I felt really sad because I always love attention, and when he couldn't really give me that attention anymore, I feel really sad. But that's the thing about situationships. I think like I saw before, like it's just like situationships, like I guess people would say it's one-sided or something, but I think for me, like it's okay to like someone. It's never wrong, because all my life I've been feeling or have this idea that it's wrong to like someone, but liking someone is okay. Like you just feel good about that someone, and you like that someone because he or she makes you feel good. That is why I would tell you guys, if something makes you feel upset, just think about what makes you happy, or think about how you love yourself even more, because the world doesn't get easier. And if you really have such an abusive mind, or if you tend to like blame yourself about certain things or find fault in yourself, you have to love yourself more, and you have to tell yourself that, oh, I this happened, I accept it. No matter how bad or good it is, you have to accept it, and you have to tell yourself, oh, I still like being myself. I can never be someone else. No matter if I feel like I'm not good enough, you are yourself, and eventually you just tell yourself that you are just loved by yourself. You have to feel okay with yourself. I have hit rock bottom before, and I felt like I do tend to also thought I blame myself. But at the end of the day, you realize that you just have yourself, and you need to really care a lot for yourself. And yeah, and also for me, you just have to be really careful about who you want to date. You can obviously like someone, is fine, is cautious, stuff like that, but I'm telling you that if you want to date someone, or you want to, if you are probably find a dating scene, or you want to find a boyfriend, right? So for the simple fact that love is just about uh, you know just meeting it at each other's level, and knowing what the other person wants, and you agree, and you guys work together as a team. But when you meet that someone you want, especially in real life, never rely on texting. Please, you have to meet someone to know how they really are. Like, I'm talking about like serious stuff here. You always have to, obviously every couple has met once in their life in real life. Don't rely on just texting, because texting people can say anything they want, and if they are abusive, mind you, they can say anything they want and they get away with it, because you know why? They have the power of texting, but they didn't have the balls to say it to you in real life, so they can easily say anything they want, and that's not good. I'm very aggressive because I always think that internet can be a hateful place, but mind you, people are behind the screens. They can never be in real life. If someone's abusive, they can go to hell with that. They can just leave you, or you can just lose feelings. Not sure, but internet is just internet. When you meet someone in real life, you can just assess them. You have to see how they are. Are they anxious? Are they secure? How are they like? You have to tell if the person is confident or not, and if that person is, like someone that is normal. When I say normal, it means that is genuine, that cares about you, that shows you they care, that that just someone who supports you, someone who tells you what they are, to meet each other on an understanding level. If someone does not understand you, if someone tells you or shows you a bad vibe, that disagrees with you, you do know that you can and you must walk away, because it's not what you want in your relationship. You must tell yourself that you are a worthy person. A relationship, dating, marriage, these intimate things can potentially ruin your life, especially if you are married, because when you are married, or if you know someone intimately, there's a sense of control, or especially a man or someone abusive, either a man or a woman, it's really hard to escape from them. So you have to detect signs that what you don't want, and leave when that person doesn't give you. If you're just even in an abusive relationship, just leave. Like, I don't know, you have to realize that one day you wake up, I do not want to be treated like this. The realization is important. And then yeah, and I have like friends telling me like about about their issues, and then I tell them like, why are you running from this partner? Because if you already realize, oh, I realize that, oh, if it's abusive, I'm going to leave, I'm going to take action, but this person is always telling this woman, like, tell me about this, that, about the issue. I say, why are you staying with this person? You obviously stay because you want something from this person. This person can provide for you. So basically, you already know that you don't have to run away. And it's funny, I find it funny because I don't have anybody, I don't have a boyfriend, but I'm just seeing these issues from women. You don't have to run away from a partner if that person, if that man can take care of you. I know people get anxious, but people stay because they want to stay, people leave because they want to leave, and I'm the person who always leave. When, when someone really, I'm sorry, I have to move because it's a van. When someone is, just showing you wrong about themselves, you got to know that you always are worthy, and you don't need to settle for someone who is very neurotic. So, yeah. And I'm just telling you that even though I do not have a boyfriend, but I do have attraction to men. I have never gave on the idea that I don't know what I'm saying now. But I never get on the idea that love is not real. I'm pretty sure it's real. It's a nice feeling. People can feel nice around the good people. Like, you don't have to really feel like they owe you anything than just make you feel good, because some people are generally nice. And you know why people love compliments? Because it helps to boost their ego. This is why some people can feel good about themselves, or feel way too good about themselves. So yeah. So basically, yeah, and love is always there. But most importantly, the most important one that you have to learn as yourself, no matter if you're in a relationship or not, you have to always like yourself. I mean, for me, I always think I'm always beautiful, but you don't have to feel like, I mean, you are beautiful, but you don't have to feel like too much, because it's weird. I am a bit weird too, but I do feel like I'm beautiful, and I know that. So yeah. So yeah, and also now I want to talk about polygamous relationships. So you do know that, obviously by now you should know that I'm attracted to men a lot, but I have no idea why. Some girls, two of my girls that time, thought I was bisexual. Like, I may give the vibe that I was bisexual, but I am not. I like men, but sometimes I would not really care, because I do know that I have issues. So I would love to maybe just focus on, like, doing things that make me laugh, or things that I like, because I don't think that relationships are everything to me. But I'm definitely, I do love men, but obviously I point out the flaws of men, and I'm saying that it also can apply to women. So basically, everybody just have to, look out for that. So, but I'm gonna talk about polyamorous relationships. I do know I'm part of the LGBTQIA. I'm asexual and aromantic, but the thing I want to point out is that with this concept, people can easily just steal other people's partners. I'm not against polyamorous people, but people who just think it's normal to cheat on others. That's what I'm telling about. But at least polyamorous people, I'm pretty sure they have the decency to tell the other person that they are in a polyamorous relationship, that they want a lot of partners. And that's not wrong, because that's your idea, and the other person has to agree with the idea. Remember the level of understanding? Yeah, basically that. But I realized that I do acknowledge that women can be very, very open. They can just go to anybody. I do know that because I obviously love attention. But I'm just also warning to men that if a woman is like this, if a woman just shows a sweat and just cheat on you with other people without telling you that she's polygamous, it's a really very disrespectful thing. And I've seen it in like just recently. Like, I do know that women can be like this, and it really just shocks me because this woman is just all over the place. I'm just warning you. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh, it's a motorcycle. I get really alarmed by loud noises. But I'm telling you that really just, it's not okay to flaunt different people as well trophy. It's not okay. But I'm telling you, you should look out, and I'm pretty sure there are nice people out there who is polyamorous and will tell you. But I'm just not okay. I'm so done. I'm just not okay with, like, like people just not telling people what they are inside. Because if people think this is normal and they cheat on everybody, it's not okay. Because for me, I think it's not alright. I'm not saying about loyalty, but I think it's not alright to play someone's feelings like that. So yeah, I'm just saying, this is just something that I see that I don't like. And yeah, I believe that poly people are good, but I think maybe it's just the idea of people who think that it's okay to cheat on someone and have a lot of partners. It's not okay. But about all of this though, I do just want to tell you guys that the world is really difficult, especially when you have stressors in your life, and may your stressor not be your partner, but you have to just really take care of yourself. Like, just drink water, eat well, nice food, and never get too obsessed about someone that you literally, or why you can't understand that someone, because you literally have only yourself at the end of the day. And it to just be, feel okay, with yourself. It's the best thing that can ever happen to someone.